Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2022 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Saggy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. For your before we get into that, I just want to say Mindset Magic, my course on manifesting anything that you want into your life, is going live on the 7th of June. I've worked really hard to bring you this and I really can't wait to see it out there in the world and what people do with that. I'm really excited for that. If you like my chakra meditations, you are going to love this because that is a component of this course. Along with the community calls, there will be one of those every quarter where we get together. We're going to be doing energy work, talking about all kinds of weird and wonderful things. And as if that wasn't enough, you will also gain access to the Reydiant Reality Course Alums group, which you will only have access to if you have taken one of my courses or if you're about to take this one. So thank you so much for allowing me to share that with you. I know it's probably very annoying, you know, with the readings and stuff, but obviously I need to get the word out there of everything that I'm doing so that I can get it out into the world. With that said, your actions and options for the actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is reasons for you to celebrate. This is reasons for you to have fun and to be joyous. This could be a really great month for you, especially if you are creating any form of an event. If there's something that you want to share with the world, this would be just a great month for get-togethers as well. Because this is about your actions as well. This month, everything that you do has to have an element of fun around it. All right. As long as you keep everything in that vein of it's enjoyable, it's fulfilling, it's sort of soul nourishing in a sense, if you like, you will be getting the best and the most out of it. And it looks like there is some good news on its way for you to celebrate too. For your communications and conversations, you have the Ace of Wands. This is partying. It looks like you're being invited to something that is truly going to be fun, joyous, creative. I'm seeing laughter. I'm seeing possibly for some of you boozing as well. Definitely a lot of dancing, fun, invites, lots of enjoyment. I mean, the Ace of Wands coupled with the Four of Wands, that is just a fantastic event that's happening. Now that Ace of Wands in your communications, this is ideas that are now coming to the fore. So this could be a powerful month of inspiration for you as well, where you have like a light bulb moment or a eureka moment, maybe through something that's really creative or enjoyable to you. You have this could be a month where you have a conversation with somebody that gives you an idea that is deeply creative. For those of you that are writers, authors, bloggers, bookers, all of those kinds of things, this is a great month for you to push ahead with those kinds of things. If there's something that you want to say or you want to get out into the wider world stage, I would start it this month, because if you're starting it this month, you're imprinting it with this really great jovial, you are a Sagittarius after all, energy. All right, so this could be wonderful. For your heart and half sector, you've got the Star card. This is great. So for those of you that are single, this could absolutely be a month where you're meeting somebody. It looks like if you are starting you know, to talk to somebody, there's two ways this could show up. One, this could be a party or an event of some sort that you go to, where you meet somebody and you guys absolutely hit it off. The challenge that you've got, it looks like you live in, you know, quite a distance from each other, but the connection is undeniable and you cannot sort of get up, you can't get past it or around it. So it looks like there's going to be lots of late night phone calls, possibly across time zones, possibly across countries for some of you, which could be absolutely fantastic. But I like this a lot. There's a lot of really great connection here, and it just feels like fun and warmth and laughter. And for those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, it looks like you guys are doing some form of, I want to say travel, but it doesn't feel like travel. It kind of feels like you're going somewhere and that somewhere is going to house sort of all of the wonderful things that happen for you. The fact that you've got the Star card here as well, this might be for some of you something that you've wanted to do for quite a while that really puts you in a strong position. The other thing as well, if you're thinking about writing a blog, if you're thinking about sharing maybe your collective relationships experience with the world, I think this could be really, really nice for you. So I'm really excited to see how it plays out for you guys. For your money and materials, as if it could get any better, right? You got the King of Pentacles. You better bring this money. All right, so King of Pentacles when it comes to money. This could be, for some of you, the good news that you're getting could be a promotion. For some of you, this could be an idea that you have put out, maybe a product or a service, comes good and the resources are there. The King of Pentacles, though, if you're employed, this usually shows up for promotions, funding. It could be as well with that Star card. This could be potentially a windfall or an investment that comes in or through your, like comes in from or through your partner if you are partnered. If you're single, your King of Pentacles could be the person that's coming in for you. Now, don't just stop and think like, oh, okay, so it's just an earth sign male, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It absolutely could be. But one thing that I have observed over my career, if you like, of tarot reading is the King of Pentacles very often shows up for what I call like a boss ass chick, you know, a woman that she's got it together, right? Like she's got her money sorted, like she's doing her thing. Like this is a lady mogul, you know, somebody that is really, really doing her thing on the material level without it being about that. Do you know what I mean? Like she just really, really owns herself and her space. So this could be, you know, it could be either way. And I really like that. I'm very intrigued. But your money looks good. This whole month looks great for you guys. And maybe it's because you've got this full moon that's happening in your sign on the 14th. So your first card out is, you got the Fool card. New things, new places, new people, invites to new places, seeing new sights, seeing new things, things that you haven't done before, things that you haven't been to before. Any and all invites that come up for you in this first week of the month, go ahead, because the chances are you are meeting, maybe just making connections, maybe you're just having an absolute blast. For your second week of the month, you've got the Empress card. So you know what I'm going to say to you. For those of you that are partnered, married, in long-term commitments, or even if you're not, this is baby making energy. You've got the Ace of Wands, that's a conception energy. You've got the Fool card, that's a conception energy. You've got the Empress, that's a pregnancy energy. Maybe for some of you, the good news that you've been looking for or wanting, or maybe the good news that you weren't expecting but you get anyway, is that you are pregnant. So if you don't want that experience or you're not in that space, this is obviously time, this first 2 weeks, be conscious for your, I mean, outside of that as well, for communications. It feels for me like something's being set up here. So the Ace of Wands with the Empress is juicy, it's sexy, it's lush, it's vibrant, it's you know, it's a lot of fun and it's wonderful. But it's also a connection of some sort that could be very, very lucrative. I would wager then as well that this King of Pentacles person is likely to be a Taurus. For your third week of the month, you've got the Temperance card. This is you guys. The Temperance card is your card. You got it here with the Star card. So Temperance can be about alignment, and with that Star card in close proximity, I actually think that for a lot of you, this might be you deciding to go after some kind of higher education for the long run. Maybe not in the immediate, but this is you setting your sights on something much further afield. For those of you that are single, you're definitely connecting with somebody who is either very different from you, or you meet in a place and it's like, wow, you know what, if I hadn't come to this, I never would have met you. There is undeniable chemistry here, especially because you've got this Empress card close by. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, again, you know, especially if you've been trying for a long time to have children, the universe is granting that wish with ease this month. So that could be really nice. And then for your fourth week of the month, you've got the Magician card. whoever this King of Pentacles is, whatever their gender may be or may not be, this is a boss. This is your finances are doing very well this month. Your money is in a really good space. I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that Magician card as well for a powerful person that can help, that can assist, or even just you rising up the ranks and seeing yourself as that person. What I would also say as well, and these two cards seem to want out, so I'm going to use them for your moons. But that Magician card with the King of Pentacles, this is you manifesting at your best. So maybe you are taking my course after all. Shameless, I know, I'm going to shut up now. Your full moon is in the sign of Sagittarius. This is your full moon. So you've got the gate 20 and the now. This card is a reminder that now is all we have. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow isn't here. Be in the present moment, and more importantly, own your authenticity by being in the moment and not worrying about what's coming or what's been or any of that stuff. You are going to see all of the opportunities that are available to you right now. That full moon is putting a spotlight or a highlight on you, so allow yourself to shine. For your new moon, which is in the sign of Cancer on the 29th of June, you have the gate 39 and provocation. And so this new moon for you is happening in your, so your full moon's happening in your first house, but the new moon for you is happening in the 8th house. And here's where this gets really interesting, okay? The provocation card, this is about something or someone that's something that somebody says to you is going to really get under your skin. And the stuff that hits us in the 8th house, sometimes this is about our fears. Sometimes this is where we kind of feel like maybe we're not, you know, we're powerless, or, you know, maybe somebody has more power or power over us. That gate 39 card is about provocation, and it means that someone's going to give you the push that you need to get angry enough to do something about it. So actually, while at the time it might feel sort of like, this is really uncomfortable, it's giving you what you need. Someone's going to say the right thing to spark a reaction in you to say, actually, no effing way, I'm not having this experience. Here's what I'm going to do about it. So use it to your best advantage. June 7th, Mindset Magic, you, me, and a whole bunch of manifesting. I would love to have you be a part of it. I'm going live just before, so that if you've got any questions, you can ask them at that time. With that said, take care, have a wonderful month, and let me know how it shapes up in the comments. Bye for now.